Many Americans know about the Pro Football Hall of Fame. However, how many know about the history of the city it's located in? Hello, I'm Nick Rose, and today I'll be taking you on a journey through Canton, Ohio's history. In this video essay, we'll be looking at the history of Canton, the major transportation routes within the city, and their history behind them, and finally, the modern effects of these routes, where they stand today and if they even do stand today. Canton, Ohio is located at latitude 40 degrees 80 and long degrees north and longitude 81 degrees west. Here's a brief table of contents of what we'll be going over in this video essay. Topic 1 is a brief history of Canton, Ohio as a city. Canton, Ohio was technically founded in 1805. However, it did not become an established city until 1838. Beza Wells was the surveyor who divided the land that became Canton, and he named it after Canton, China. As well, I guess that was more of a memorial to his friend Captain John O'Donnell, who imported goods from Canton, China. During wartime, Canton has provided many benefits to the war effort. This is both being in the Civil War and World War I and World War II. Jim Thorpe and company, George Halas, created the National Football League in the Old Fellows Building. During the 1820s, the Ohio-Erie Canal planners offered to build the canal through Canton. The residents at the time denied the offer. The canal then was planned to be built in nearby Massillon, Ohio, allowing Massillon, Ohio and its residents to prosper from the new Erie Canal. Much like this mess up by Canton residents, the owners of the Pittsburgh Railroad offered to build a route through Canton. However, the city officials didn't want to raise the $10,000 fee to build the track, thinking they'd have to build through Canton anyway. The owners then withdrew their bid to build it in Canton, Ohio, and built the track in nearby Alliance, Ohio, allowing that city to prosper. President McKinley started his famous front porch campaign in Canton, while his wife Ida's home in Canton was turned into a historical site. It is now the National Ladies Museum. They are both entombed at the McKinley National Memorial. Canton, Ohio has had two major rail lines connecting it to various states around the nation. The Palace Theater was a gift given to the city during the 1920s. Topic 2 of this video essay is transportation routes. Human transportation started off quite slow for Canton, literally and figuratively, as the Canton Street Railway Company began in 1884 with only 5 horse-powered buggy routes. These are pictured below in red. Though, in the following years, this company would see massive change as the CSR acquired routes from Massillon, Alliance, and other villages and towns around Canton. Also, with the invention of electric streetcars early in its life, these buggies were replaced with trolleys and streetcars. Main Street, as the name suggests, was the main modern roadway within the city. Although I couldn't find much on the road prior to 1948, I assumed it functioned much as the same. The road connects downtown Canton with South Canton and North Canton. The Lincoln Highway plays a huge part in America's transportation history, though today it's not known as much as it used to be. The roadway has been changed multiple times throughout history. Now it is known as many different names as to Route 62, Route 30. In Canton, it was built in 1928. You can still find original 1928 markers that show where this great roadway once was in Canton. I-77 is a huge interstate that connects many states together. The Canton portion was completed in 1962 along with the Akron portion, being completed in 1965. This allowed these residents to travel across many different states, and it also improved travel within Canton itself. Many historical routes have come and go in Canton, with only a few remaining today. Though these routes are gone, many that are in use today within the city and within the state are still remnants of the old ones, like US routes 62 and 30. These routes are part of the same planned route as the Lincoln Highway. Though they do vary just slightly, they are still once was the Lincoln Highway. Even more localized routes, such as Main Street, have different names today and slightly different routes. Main Street today is called Cleveland Avenue. However, it still serves the same purpose it did all those years ago as a main street throughout the city. Moving on to topic three. Topic three is a timeline of construction of major highways within Canton, Ohio. Here we can see a timeline starting from when Canton, Ohio was founded into the present time. And finally, to end this video essay, we have topic four, which is a conclusion of what we looked at in this video essay. In this video, we talked about the history behind Canton, Ohio, its important figures and important events. Also, we looked at the first transportation routes in the city, when they were built, and where they were located. Additionally, we looked at how these old routes transformed Canton, Ohio residents' transportation. Finally, we saw what routes and roads were still in use today and their functions in the modern age. This concludes the video essay about Canton, Ohio and its transportation's history. Thanks for watching. This is a list of all the sources used within this video essay.